Hello, my name is Greg Lehman, your favorite runner poet. I wrote this collection, Run, Burn, Rejoice. I've been sending it around to different publishers and agents, and I was lucky enough to have Like the Wind magazine publish 2 excerpts, as well as a photo of me by my friend Aldo, to help get it out more. And so what I'm going to do to kind of draft off that is record readings of each poem. I'm starting with Running Los Angeles, which is really an appreciation for my local community that, has done so much, for me and so many others, to bring out their best in so many different ways. So I'm going to read this poem, and I'm going to do one every week and just share it on all my socials and different channels for my writing. So please enjoy, and feel free to reach out if you are a publisher or agent or anything like that. Really appreciate it. And regardless, I love to write and I love running, and I hope that shows through in my work. Running Los Angeles. A light, cruel cradle we love at a frenzy. Feverishly we revel in our fertile crescent. Shoreline and peaks warmed in effectively one season. Teeming tangle, conveying every terrain. Trail profusion, open tracks, streets, beaches, sidewalks, bridges, mortar, asphalt, and concrete past capacity, or as much as a runner can want, and take more, relaying the angel's metropolis grounded, grinding between tent cities and Bel Air, uneven every background, and the first place my friend from Georgia heard the worst from some asshole while running, alone. Another needle-sharp point, piercing and stitching too much together this city, county, state of self-sabotage, thick with the idyllic and iniquity, sexism and clarity around sexism. What one calls late stage like a spell cast with hope on misogyny, capitalism, racism, bigotry of all kinds on louder, longer, stronger call-outs. This is for everyone. This must nurture the falls and the finisher medals, the wins and the blow-ups, injuries, podiums, leaderboard losses, personal records, segment catches, and losing your damn mind on game day. And the money, and the brands, and pop-ups, and product launches, and brand ambassadors, and seeding, and toxic growth, and divisions between work, and passion, and self, and time, a sobering and ongoing joke, and return on investment, and good reviews, and paid promotion, and no budget, and more budget, and never enough budget, but more so. This is a language and a lifestyle and many cultures and every emotion more than anything. And you see us crying in photos and videos, us crying, sobbing, crying in sweet, salty release, and pain and elation, and the moments that move us when others are moved, and we cry together with others who are crying, with those who are crying, with others who are themselves crying, and finding better ways to cry and breathe out and in with new room to open in the ducts who widen in the lungs that need more air to move blood and cry and breathe deeper, harder, longer, and ask for more when we run, and need even more when we see more suicides averted, and need more room for more air and blood to move, and keep muscles in motion, room running anywhere, but especially when crying, with strangers, in races where no one's a stranger. Not really. A cast of commitment as catalog, spectrum of backstories. Preparation or no preparation, all aiming for one place for a time, and crying, inside or outside. When we see some are completely, utterly done, Then evening one's breath to fall in with their pace and urging, telling them yes, and they tell us no, no way, not one more step, fuck you. Keep going. I have to stop, and still walking or jogging or running with them into a finish line where they cry, and then crying on your terms and leaving them to cry with others. And going back to find more and find the sharing, breathing with more of us wearing salt and rough patches and pale stripes. Prickled nerves and scabs, long and short, drying blood and fresh blood and burns on skin, and every type of skin clapping hands and holding each other and raised. Among those who show what we can give, and finding others who give, and we give even more to each other with where we want to go and where we want to see each other get to. Then go in clusters, direct message threads, friend groups with no outreach at all, and emails, social media accounts, meetups, groups, teams, mobs, calls, and schedules, public and private. Drop pins and maps and GPX files, swirled around and among too many circles for one poem. But oh, so much is given and gives back from Wolfpack, Compton Run Club, Lionheart, Mile Split, Hard Knock, Silver Lake, Runners for Justice in Palestine, Keep It Run 100, PR Racing, Breakfast Run Club, Movement Runners, Run With Us, Blacklist, Good Vibes, Negative Split, Leggers, Midnight Runners, Koreatown, LA Rebels, Run Playa del Rey, Cafe Jam, Struggle Bus, LA Craft Runners, Coyote Running, Run Away From My Problems, Come Through Anytime, Come Out, Feel Like This Is Too Much, since it is, over and over. Find what it means when we hear that Los Angeles is too much. Very fair, so be overwhelmed. Recognize the surface for a surface, a start, a blink, the brink of a world, our world, but also its own sun and also a moon, cratered and given to leaving gravity as a fraction. Please, see who this is when we say that this hasn't started. This is chalk drawn and keeps drawing on a line as wide as whoever shows up. Keeps arriving, yet to begin. Just keeps growing. We haven't started. Los Angeles, not yet. So, get going. Thank you.